Everybody, I think we're ready to go. It has been a few days since we've played this. Almost a week since we've played this. Unfortunately, the last time we played this, we choked. And now that I've loaded the game back up and I'm getting re-familiar with our situation, the more I realize that I am not over what happened. We went on a magical run to the end of the season. All we had to do was beat Air Force, and we would have been promoted to the very top tier, the Superior Six. And that is not what happened. Instead, it'll be Notre Dame, the old Notre Dame, that get promoted instead of us by one extra win. Hello, Crash Andrews, by the way. Crashy and I are gonna schedule a wrestling podcast at some point. Gotta do it. We gotta do it. So yeah, I'm a bit dejected as we move on, but you know, that's okay. That's all right. We march, we move, we do what we do. But again, the clock is ticking for us here in Wyoming. Absolutely. We have now what I would say is a limited time frame. Couple more seasons at most to try and get this job done and make it to the Superior Six. So we're getting that much closer to MLB coming out as Navy's running back has won the Heisman. Fair enough. Fair enough. And we get the Tony the Tiger's Sun Bowl again. Kobe Teeth wins the Bednarik. Also wins the Butkus. And yeah, we draw Southern Mississippi in the Sun Bowl. Not great. Will we see Tora for Sister Torfette? Ooh, you never know. You never know what road the show might bring this year. You never know. Ohio State and West Virginia. They gave West Virginia the spot in the national title game over 11-1 USC. How did they make a national title game when we had similar seasons, if not better, and didn't make it? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Ohio State's going to win another national title. That's what we know. No doubt about it. The final game, shout out to Bunny, by the way, 28 months, my goodness, my goodness. As we prepare for the final game of the college career of Toe, Lee Key Rear End, Cleveland Rocks. Yet another group of seniors to not make the most of their potential. Let's get this game over with. Because yeah, this should be a win, even though Lee Corso's not choosing us, which is great. So we will get through this game. We'll refamiliarize ourselves with everything that's going on. And we'll take it from there. You know, we'll do what we got to do. Why didn't you warn me that once you turn 27 that it's nothing but back pain? I haven't gotten there yet. I know Crash at 40 has gotten there, though, where it's just like, yep, you're screwed. But again, no bowling alley on our particular trip or anything. Crash had the travel schedule from hell. So we weren't able to make the most of our time, but that's okay. That was Noah's Ark Adelphi. I think he graduated already. I think. Another Sun Bowl. Top Hat, happy belated, by the way. Were we in the Sun Bowl last year or the year before? I don't remember. Can I explain why Tony D'Angelo's a douche? He just is. And why the Hurricanes want to trade him for nothing? Because he's not good. Pretty simple. Why is he a douchebag? A lot of reasons. Why would a team want to trade him for nothing? Because he sucks. Unlike Sam Besser, who comes in with the 52 months on the primer. Mr. Besser, my goodness, my gracious. Thank you very much for that. I hope you've been well. Unlike my voice, which just is not going to hold up tonight, I can tell. I can tell. We might have to play games with the fellas or something so I don't have to talk the entire time. Good Lord. We'll see what happens. We will see. We will see. Yeah, gentlemen, thank you. I was going to say, if you'd like to score against Southern Mississippi, that would be great. Please and thank you. Like, I get it. You'd already massively underperformed, but still. Herd fan, good to see you. It's been a while for me, too, since we've streamed, so hey. Don't worry about it. But I hope you have been all right. As we are going to try our damnedest to choke away a bowl game, but it's not going to happen. It is a no touching.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
But we are going to jump in anyway just to send off these seniors in style. Meg, I talked about it on Twitter. Great trade. Free falling on the primer. My God, you guys have been so kind tonight. Beautiful hit. Beautiful tackle, champ. Free falling, though. 42 months. The trip for me was fantastic. It was. It was. It is one of those trips where you're just like, man, it's over already, and then you're bummed out that it's over. It was an unbelievable time. Check down, merchants. Oh, goodness. Yeah, AJ, feel free. Free falling, interesting or horrifying?
He guns it to the right. What a hit!
Oh, baby! Wow, that guy just had no desire to block for me. The interception for Girth Brooks and Dunn. Is that wide receiver? Not even the wide receiver. I mean, that wide receiver never had a chance of catching it, but that other guy just did not want to block. You know what that means. It's time to break out some of the ridiculousness. Let's go. We can go from the Maryland eye. Ooh, the triple option. The triple option. If the Bruins get Jake Gensel, I'll shit myself. No, Cody! Oh, you suck. Oh, just avoid the fat guy tackle, and that is a touchdown. Unbelievable. Yeah, AJ, I wouldn't really care. Oh? God. All right, not much of an open field speed option at running back, is he? Well, you know what we have to do. Final play of the game. It's time to break out the monster. Go for the fake screen.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
And bomb it downfield. Never mind. Oh, 12 pack. He was almost gone. He was almost gone. That's going to be another bowl victory for us. Not too shabby. I need one more play, though. I want to see if one of these screen passes will work from distance. Let's see. 4th and 2. Ah, Meg, trading DeBrusque wouldn't make sense. Oh, we got the first down. There you go. There you go, there you go. 35-14. Oh, my God. Hold on. Timeout. 35-14 is likely the final score. But we need to cap off this bowl victory with something special. And you know what that means. Kill Fessel. That's not who it was meant for, but we'll take it. 31 yards from the punter as we send a message, baby. That's right. Another bowl victory for the boys at Wyoming. There we go. We left all the negativity of the Air Force loss to last week. We get it done. You'll love to see it. We're not giving up on this journey, damn it. We're not doing it. Conviction, good to see you, by the way. Hope you've been well. Tony, the Tigers coming home with us. That's what the winner of the Sun Bowl gets, right? They get to keep the Tiger. Oof. Not a great game for Toe. Physical freak of a quarterback. Not a great game for him, but it was good enough. It was good enough. Tremendous. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. A win is a win. Is a win. Should have been promotion. It was not. But it is a Sun Bowl victory. And actually, before we move on, now see, this is what I could have sworn that I did, but maybe I didn't save it. Was looking at promotions for the conference. I could have sworn we did this, but apparently not. But in the Sun Belt, yeah, because I don't have any of this marked down. You have Central Michigan, who earned promotion. And on the other side, Old Dominion did as well. So good for Old Dominion. Good for him. Not anymore, not really. Let's see, in the SEC, Coastal Kakalaki get promoted while Bowling Green were relegated. Oops. On the other side, Temple. Shout out to Highland Wolf on the 5 months. Highland, thank you very much for that. I hope you are well. Swell. Swole. Not swollen, though. Swollen's, if you're swollen, that's a bad sign. FAU get promoted, while Kent State have been relegated. The other side, the New Mexico Lobos get promoted, while Washington State are getting relegated. Poor Kent State, man. They finished 7-5 overall, but 4-5 in the conference, so they still get relegated. Tough break. Ooh, the boys are back. The dudes are back. Boston College promoted while Buffalo's run finally came to an end. Got Toledo getting another promotion, while South Alabama were relegated. It's the Mountain West, right? Yes, it was. In the MAC, Oregon State promoted. San Jose State get relegated. The other side, UNLV. Of all teams, the longest tenured MAC team have been promoted, while Virginia are also relegated. Conference USA, Syracuse up to Tier 5, while Purdue get relegated. The other side, Georgia Tech promoted, while the Green Wave were terrible. Big Ten, Utah on the comeback trail. Hello, Sergachev. Florida State relegated again. The other side, Arizona promoted, while Colorado have been relegated. Davis Savard, lead sniper. I saw the goal tonight. I did. Cody, what's up? Not much. He didn't miss much. We did win a bowl game. Finally got our mojo back. Maryland promoted. Ooh, Army relegated. Eat it. On the other side, wow, Army relegated, Navy promoted. And Michigan State relegated to the 5th tier. It's a bit surprising. And WWE looks good. Does look good. Again, I will not spend my own money on it, though. I will not actively give that company money. Let's see. Out of the American, Tennessee Vols get promoted. Baylor relegated. Suck it. Side West Virginia. I'm gonna guess probably aren't gonna win the national title, but you never know. Louisville relegated. And then we are still stuck in that second tier as Notre Dame have been promoted. AJ, the last 2 years I've played it, it was anonymously gifted to me. So, no, I haven't. As far as I recall, maybe last year I did, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 years in a row. Let's see, Nebraska relegated. I think the Rangers will trade for. I don't know. I don't care. I don't say that to be cruel, but somebody probably. But hopefully not a prospect that they'll struggle to develop. Let's go with that. Michigan were relegated. Jesus. Frickin' Michigan. Finished dead last in that conference. That's nuts. Oregon and Penn State have been relegated. Also for Kako. I mean, honestly, probably wouldn't be the worst deal in the world, let's be honest. All right, conference champions. Next thing that I need to look at. Let's see. Oregon State wins the MAC. Got Oregon State winning the MAC. Maryland winning the Big 12. Central Michigan win the Sun Belt. We got Syracuse winning Conference USA. Temple winning the SEC. We got West Virginia taking home the third tier American Conference. Let's see. Boston College winning the Mountain West, which is very funny. Missouri winning the ACC. New Mexico win the Pac-12. And Utah. Good old Utah. In the Big Ten. Cool. Well, let's find out who won the national title and if somehow West Virginia pulled off the upset against Ohio State. We shall see, we shall see. Oh goodness. Playing MLB Franchise Day, tried to release a player of the game, told me I couldn't waive him, only for it to waive him successfully when I hit autofix. That just happens. Honestly, it's weird programming. The same thing kind of happens in NHL too, where it's like, oh, you can't call this guy up, and then you hit autofix, and it does what it do. Jesus Christ, West Virginia won a national title. West Virginia wins the national title over Ohio State. 24-21. West Virginia, who in real life have an all-time losing bowl record. Wow. Frickin' West Virginia, huh? Fair play. Fair play, fair play. Frickin' West Virginia, huh? It's kind of nuts. God damn. Not like West Virginia is, you know, Wyoming. But still, it's frustrating to see us have to settle for yet another lackluster bowl game. Can't even get to the Pop-Tarts Bowl still. Maybe one of these days that'll change. Maybe, maybe. Well, again, it was a good season. Could have been a great season. Pretty typical. Toe finishes the season with 41 touchdowns, 19 picks. The rushing game wasn't crazy, but it was effective in terms of total touchdowns on the board. Yeah, our passing game was relatively prolific. Old tiptoeing in my Jordans ends up graduating. Let's see. Only 6 sacks allowed. That's not too bad. Sophomore option. We haven't had anybody on defense that has been able to, like, a lot of the team, you know, good team effort. We haven't had like that one dominant force on the defensive line in a long time. And our kicker attempted 4 field goals all season long. That is some Dan Campbell football right there. 4 attempts all season long and missed one. Correct. Correct. Back to back Tony the Tiger Sun Bowls. It was at least a return to form. 9 wins. But again, our streak of at least double-digit win totals. Well, 3 years in a row. Now 2 without. 18 seasons. Jesus Christ. We've been here for 18 seasons? How? Yeah, we're not going to A&M and we're not going to Penn State. Hate to tell you. We're staying here, damn it. This is our home. This is our home, sweet home. By God. We will go nowhere. However, I don't believe we had any coaching changes. Nope, not a single one. Great. Terms of players leaving, Toe's going to be a 4th rounder. What were old Toe's final numbers? 56 touchdowns, 26 picks. All or nothing for the big man. How is it the game like this has no franchise length? I'm pretty sure this does have a limit, doesn't it? It's just way the hell up there. Shout out to Catcher, by the way. 53 months. What a guy. What a guy. We also say goodbye to what Cody said. We lose the dual fullbacks of geometrically to Chara and friends in low places. Wide receivers tiptoeing in my Jordans and Budweiser 12-pack. Tight end Noah's Arkadelphia actually just graduates, as does Romaine Lettuce. On the offensive line, cover Ed Wagon. Only lineman leaving. Defensive line storming the backfield. And watch this cattle drive at linebacker. Curtis Hispanic and ACL tear. You also lose Noman Yurlan. Oh my God. Huckleberry, salted pretzel spine, and Kobe teeth. Crazy. At corner, we lose Lee Key rear end. Cleveland Rocks, baby, you can drive my car. and Girth, Brooks, and Dunn. That is a kick to the balls, and then a punch to the balls, and then another kick to the balls. At safety, Folsom, Prison, Toogs, and how we fucked this up. That is a fair amount of talent to lose, as we lose a fair amount of talent every year. But that still feels particularly harsh. Particularly harsh. My goodness, my goodness. Let's see. We won't have any transfer requests, of course. We had a full boat. Let's see. Checking some stuff. All right. So, as always, we know signing-wise it'll be low. Who should I time out for a minute? That's a good question. I'm going to vote for the next person to type after catcher. Have we had a first-round pick yet? Yes, plenty. Plenty of them. See, so top classes, yeah, 73rd. Number 1 recruitment class belonged to Minnesota. Navy was up there. National champions, West Virginia. How? How the hell? What's crazy is when we started this, I said we were more likely to win a national title than to make the Superior Six. And now I fully believe otherwise. Now I am fully of the belief that we are just way more likely to make the Superior Six. All right, so Chris Green can play quarterback, so we'll put him there for the moment. Edwards cannot. Running back, wide receiver. Based off the speed, we'll go running back for now. Austin Woods. Fullback, tight end, offensive line. Put him at tight end for the moment. Jerry Clayton. Wide out, running back, or secondary. Put him wide out for the moment. So let's sort out the special teams situation. Hot Ice, we don't have that command, but feel free to ask away. I'm guessing you're wondering what we play around here. Basically, any and every sports game that has a franchise mode. All right, well, we are going to go with the long arm of the law as our kicker because no one else has any accuracy. When am I playing WWE? I don't currently plan on it. I've left the same thing open. If someone's like, hey, I'll give my money to WWE so you don't have to, then I would. But yeah, that company won't get a cent out of me. So, and I'm not expecting anybody to do that, nor am I requesting anybody to do that. But I will say thank you to Lurch for the 9 months on the primer. Lurch, thank you very much. I hope you have been well. It's a boy. His name is Wendell. His name is Wendell. All right. So, I mean, I'd spend money on Hello Kitty Island Adventure before I'd give WWE any money. So that's fair. That is fair. What I need to check is if any of these dudes are athletes that could play quarterback. Hurts McGroin is in fact one of those players. As is technically Pecos Bill. So I want to get a full list of dudes that could play quarterback just to see what our options are. It is downpouring outside right now. You know, it's bad when I can hear it, you know, through the headphones. Put me out of my misery. What a great name. All right, so for potential quarterbacks, there's actually a lot. You play MLB The Show? Yes, we'll be playing the hell out of that. All right, so potential quarterbacks. Feel like 85 throw power is pretty, dude. The freaking $1 billion bottle job's insane in terms of power. So we know Maurice Stewart's not going to play quarterback here. Based on his speed, oh god, he can really only play quarterback. Well, Maurice, you're not good enough, buddy. I hate to tell you. So I mean, based on your speed, you're looking at getting cut. You are looking at getting cut. You are just not good enough. I'm gonna put you at like tight end for the moment, buddy, because Jesus Christ, you are just very, very ungood. Let's see. Throw power 84 for Josh Johnson. Also a 68 speed. I mean, the 84 isn't that bad. I mean, the other guy's throw power that I just moved to tight end, it was like, what, a 79? Yeah. And he is just never going to have an arm for the long ball. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So if we had to pick our quarterbacks out of this bunch, we know Pecos Bill isn't going to make it, nor is Chris Green. So Pecos has 89 speed. So we're talking running back or secondary for him. Put him in the running back position for the moment. And then Green with the 85 speed. We'll also put you at running back. Obviously, we still don't need this many quarterbacks. So who else is going to make the cut here? 83 throw power, but 99 accuracy for sizable matriarch. I'd rather have a guy who just has an absolute cannon of an arm. I'd say it, but matriarch and Johnson are probably on the outs. So matriarch with the 86 speed. I'll put you at running back for the moment. And then Johnson, it is going to be the same thing. 99 accuracy sims so well, though. But do they sim well from within the game? You know, they might menu sim well, but I need a guy that can put some stank on the ball. Where the hell was throw power? 90, 86, 86, 94. Only a 73 accuracy for Jason Brooks, and he's a natural quarterback, too. So it's either Brooks or I would argue McGroin. Brooks has 77 speed. He's not going to play anywhere else all that well, whereas we know McGroin can play elsewhere and succeed. 96 speed at quarterback would be insane. Rowan can't say that we have, thankfully. I mean, yeah, we'll move McGroin over to wideout for the moment. So I think quarterback situation, we're obviously going to have players improve, but it looks like $1 billion bottle job is going to be the guy
trying to walk through this fucking grass
for the next 2 seasons. Shout out to Level Headed for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, so Johnson, I mean, if you even do stick around, you're looking at like freaking tight end or fullback. Based on the speed, Ecos Bill will move you to wideout. Those guys are in the conversation for running back. Oh yeah, Wheels, I got pounced on by the dog the second I got home. She, you know, you could probably call it separation anxiety. She's not a big fan of me leaving. You know, the dog is very smart. She realizes when I'm going to leave, and then yeah, is never too happy about it. But you know, I'm just gonna do what you gotta do. 89 speed was fine there. So out of these options here, tight ends and fullbacks, I mean, I'm probably ending up with 2 quarterbacks and fullback just because, yikes, really. Tight end and fullback's going to be a weak setup for us this year. Very, very weak, unless we were to move like Bacon Wrapped back. But, I mean, he is absolutely gargantuan. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to do that, are we? Because we know that these two are going to absolutely suck in that position. Right. What do we want to do here? Let's move you back to tight end. Move you back to tight end. Anybody else here? We know Sizable Matriarch's just not going to be that good. Couldn't really play anywhere else. You're probably getting cut, unfortunately. Jeff Cade. I mean, none of you guys are going to be fast enough to really play the secondary either. Okay. So, obviously Bacon Wrapped will stay. This guy is just not fast enough to play tight end. He's just not. Nico, what's going on, by the way? So Austin Woods will move over to fullback. We pretty much know that these guys are going to get cut. I need to move one of these guys over. Castillo is up by 1. Smith drops, so congratulations to Mr. Castillo. Alright, so 2 decent fullbacks, which is fine. I mean, the setup that we have, fullbacks get the ball somewhat often, so that's not the worst. Alright, wide out secondary situation. We will... sort that out as we always do. And let's see what we have here. Obviously, it changes in terms of like, okay, who should play where based on who the hell we lose every year. In terms of the speed, Gordon... You can't really play linebacker, can you? You pretty much have to be there, which is a shame, but you're not that good regardless, so you know what? Screw it. Screw you, get out of there, you're too slow. Can any of you guys catch the ball well? You can pretty much tell by like spin move and juke who could play wide out. Samael Kakar could. And that's pretty much it. Maybe Glue Factory. 74 break tackle. It's like the other guy that might be worth moving over there, but I think you would have seen there his rating wasn't very good. So, all right, so that's that. We'll go back to wide receiver in a second. But I do need to get us to where we're going here. Hopefully, in a somewhat timely manner. When's the NHL 16 franchise? There'll be a video up tomorrow. I forgot to upload stuff today. I thought I had scheduled stuff through Tuesday. I guess I had only scheduled stuff through Monday. So, tomorrow. Let's move Hayford over. Let's move DeMarcus Taylor over. That's looking okay. Defensive tackle, 3 possums in a coat. Still a great name. Okay. I think we're looking all right as far as that's concerned. And then the offensive line. What are we going to have here? How many more seasons? Not too many. Not too many. With MLB The Show coming out soon, we are running out of time to accomplish our goal. Quickly running out of time to accomplish our goal. Okay, so wide receivers. Blue Factory's got to go right back to the secondary. He's not a good enough wideout. So move him back. Clayton is only a sophomore. I mean, catch rating. Yeah, 57 for Clayton. All right, you are going to the secondary. 66 for McGroin. You're going back to the secondary. 66 for Mail Kakar. You're going back to the secondary. And the lowest are a couple of 70s, but that's pretty much got to be the cutoff because I need these guys here. So the receiver core might not be that bad. Got our 3 quarterbacks. We have quite a few running backs. You could argue moving Bo Edwards over, but that guy could be decent. We know Matriarch's going to get cut. A couple of fullbacks, the wideouts, tight ends. The offensive line. What is this going to look like this season? In Mongolian Warlord. What a name. What a name. Lewis over. God dang hot dog. So we got our tackles. Let's see here. +1. +2. +2. +4. +1. +2. And +3. Works for me. I think we're looking all right. Shout out to Mobsky, by the way, 37 months. I had a wonderful time. Maybe too good of a time, given how fucking shredded my voice feels right now. But, you know, that's okay. We had a great time. Shout out to Will, by the way. Did you eat anything cool? Not really. It's just... It's not like I went to some exotic land. I went to North Carolina. Yes, I'm very excited for the new college football game. Try not to get my hopes up that much. Hopefully it ends up being good. About the same. Fair. All right, let's see. Linebackers. Ashley stays the same. John Wayne was good by 1. Oh, let's see. Clark. Wagon on the outside. Move Dundee to the middle. Thompson can go to the middle. What drives me nuts. And then Gordon. Okay. This looks pretty straightforward. Gonna have a lot of talent at middle linebacker. And then for the secondary, Groin's a definite corner. Makar is a +4. Bug Kid. Red right. Billy's a +4. Squeezy only a +2. +6. +7. A lot of these guys are so much better at safety than they are at corner. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans a +8. Clayton only a +2. Factory a +4. And Willie Williams is a +9, for God's sake. So we have some depth at safety. Holy God. Do we have some depth at this set of positions? Damn. But I do think we're good. I think we have everything set up as we wanted. I think we're about as well optimized as we can be. We have quite a few players to get rid of that are like obvious cuts. So that works. We need some good training results if we can get it. Only one 90+ rated dude on the team's not ideal. Our quarterback's going to be an 85. And again, he's going to be much more of a pocket passer. The $1 billion bottle job. Yeah, my Rizzer is not too bad behind him. Running back situation's okay. Wideouts are good, though. Fast as well. Not mistaken, our quarterback's got quite the arm on him. 95 throw power, 91 accuracy. With these wideouts. We are just going to be airing the ball out like Josh Allen, only better. With receivers that can hopefully catch a football. Famous last words. Here you go, Bills fans. This one's for you. There you go. Just bring up all the great memories, right? All the great memories for Bills fans. Obviously, too, we have an elite tight end. Bacon wrapped on my finger. For the O-line, looking good. Looking very good. I did hear about the multiple announced teams for the new college football game as well, which is awesome. Imagine if Madden actually tried. Okay, our defense is actually looking pretty good here. Okay. All right. I think we will. I think we'll be quite competitive this year, which means we'll probably suck. We do still have a good, like, overall team depth about us. How many players do we have to cut? 2. Right. I guess we'll keep the sizable matriarch. And we'll just get rid of these 2. And we know weren't going to cut it. There we go. 70. I thought we'd have to cut like 8 players. Apparently not. So let's get our final confirmation on the conferences heading in to next season. We'll finalize that, and of course we'll get to renaming all the new boys here as well. So in terms of the conferences, gonna have webcam disappear here so nothing's cut off. From the Sun Belt, promoted as champions, Central Michigan will be replacing Bowling Green. And Eastern Michigan will be replaced by Old Dominion. So again, that is the 11th tier, the very bottom, the worst of the worst. Those are the teams in that category right now. The programs in that category. Not crazy. In the SEC, Temple promoted as champions. They will be replacing Washington State, while Kent State have been relegated for Coastal Carolina. So that is tier number 10. Tier 10. Heading into next season. The bottom of the barrel, the SEC. Almost the bottom of the barrel, I should say. Sunbelt, of course, being the bottom of the barrel. For the Pac-12, the New Mexico Lobos promoted as champions. They'll be replacing South Alabama. While Buffalo have been relegated for the first time in a while, they'll be replaced by Florida Atlantic. So that is the Tier 9 Pac-12. Heading in to our next season. Again, just updating things on my side. Give me uno momento. The Mountain West, promoted as champions, Boston College. Just guys being dudes. They'll replace Virginia, while San Jose State will be replaced by Toledo. Shout out to Upbeat. Or Upbeat. I'm going to go with Upbeat. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to this very dumb thing we're doing that I refuse to give up on. Welcome. Oh, good. It's a bot. It's a bot advertising sweet, beautiful followers. Ah, yes. The key to succeeding on this platform. Followers, bots. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. To the MAC, promoted as champions, Oregon State, as they will be taking over for Tulane, and Purdue will be replaced by UNLV. So that is the MAC. The sweet, beautiful bit of action. Poor Tulane, though. You never like to see Tulane get relegated. Tulane and Boston College, though, in the same conference. Pretty nice. Conference USA champions this past season were the Syracuse Orange. They'll be replacing Colorado, while Florida State. Shout out to Enzo, by the way, on the primer. Appreciate it, Enzo. Georgia Tech. Almost lost my train of thought. You're killing me, Enzo. You're killing me. Thank you, though, for that. I do appreciate it. Very, very much so. It's been nice to have you. They're called the Syracuse Orange. Yes. Yes, they are. You won't believe the color of their uniforms. They're blue. Let's see. For the Big Ten, promoted as champions, Utah. The Utes will be taking over for Michigan State, while Army have been relegated for Arizona. So as the new Big Ten, which again is tier number 5. Tier 5, the Big Ten. Again, Army and Navy were promoted together. Army was relegated, Navy were promoted. How quickly things can change. Let's see, for the Big 12, Maryland promoted as champions for the Baylor Bears, while Louisville have been relegated for Navy. The fact that Navy are catching up to us kind of scares me. Just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Like a lot of bit. Filio, I will do my best. See, in the American, promoted as champions, the national champions, West Virginia. Just insane to me. They will replace Nebraska, while Michigan are down for Tennessee. So that is the new third tier. There are some powerhouses in that third tier. I mean, especially to a lot of programs that have been in the Superior Six. No longer. The second tier, promoted as champions, Mizzou. Back to the Superior Six as they'll take over for Penn State. And Oregon are down to the ACC for Notre Dame. So that is the second tier ACC heading into next year, including your Wyoming Cowboys one more time, as we fell just short of promotion thanks to goddamn Air Force. Meaning the Superior Six for this next season: Georgia, Mizzou, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Texas, and USC. We are locked in. We are ready to go. Ready to rename some peeps. And ready to see where we end up from there.